naturally you lose during the course of the year 20-30% of your customers for one reason or another. And you need to replenish. And if you want to grow the business, you've got to more than replenish. But if you stick out like a sore thumb because you charge, because you're paying excessively high wages, you're dead. So the approach that we've adopted, you may consider to be paternalistic. You may say give people the money and let them make their own decisions. But we've considered that it's created a very happy crew who are very, very much committed passenger service. Now, I'm creating a lot of mess here for Carol, who's kindly doing the slides, because I've actually not found my last two sheets of paper. So I'm jumping back, and I'm running out of time, to Carnival, the Carnival story. The people who didn't exist in 1971, but bought a second-hand cruise ship that had been mothballed by Canadian Pacific, the Empress of England, and they turned her into the Mardi Gras. They ran aground on their inaugural cruise. They very nearly went bankrupt. But by a lot of sharp practice, they developed Carnival into being the most successful and most profitable cruise line on the planet. And they did that in their early years, and there's a very good book I got with me which tells the story, by breaking strikes in the Caribbean, by refusing to go to some ports unless they reduce the port charges, by indulging in a lot of extremely sharp practice, many of the points of which would now be considered legal. But they built a successful, profitable business. Now, today, P&O is owned by Carnival, Cunard is owned by Carnival, Holland America is owned by Carnival, AIDA, Costa, a whole series of other businesses. And still, the management techniques within Carnival are aggressive. The way in which they manage the business, that's one of the reasons I chose to get up. I don't know anybody working for Carnival here. You have the right to reply too. But it is really a challenge in the business world to balance providing a good, fair, long-term ethical environment when all the time upstart businesses can come along, undercut you, steal your market, and be more successful. And in the case of Cadbury's, Rowntree's, Cunard, get taken over by foreign competition. I think because I've run literally to the last minute of my time, I'm going to stop there and give an opportunity for questions and answers. Apart from saying I remain a trustee of the Cyber Charitable Trust, all of the salaries of the staff within the Cyber Charitable Trust are paid for by the company. So every penny that we get by hook or by crook goes to good causes in third world countries. And finally, I'd like to put on the story of Quaker